High school football fans, Varsity Media is bringing exciting, exclusive content to you for the 2022 season. Introducing the Varsity Media Pass, available on iOS and Android. Accessible all season long, the Varsity Media Pass features game highlights, weekly podcasts.
Can you talk a little bit about 8-man football and how it's grown?
Top 10 plays of the week, player interviews, and so much more. Head to varsitymediapass.com to download the app and start enjoying content only Varsity Media can bring. You're watching the Varsity Media Sports Network, the home for New York high school sports.
It is a beautiful night for what is about to be a fantastic football game. We've got an incredible matchup here in AA football here in Monroe County Section 5. We are getting set for playoffs. We got one more regular season game here between two of the big boys. We got McQuaid, we've got Victor, and you've got me, Bill Smith, Coach Russ at my side. Coach, I don't want to put hyperbole into this, but these are two of the best teams, two of the biggest schools here in Section 5. These are currently number 2 and number 3 in AA, both 6-1. These are teams that have lost to the same team, have beaten 5 of the same teams. Their schedules are very similar. They've run away with a lot of games. They've had a couple close ones. These are teams that, if you look at the numbers, mirror each other a lot, but there they sit at 2-3, looking for seeding going into the playoffs starting next week, and possibly a matchup with each other in the semifinal down the road.
Yeah, I think both these teams can put up points. It's really going to come down to, I think, both these teams' defenses and who gets stops. Who can get off the field on third down and force the team to punt. But you look at the schedule and the teams that they've played. Both teams lost to UPrep, like you said, but they were both close games. So it's really going to be, I think, a test of both defenses, and we'll see what happens tonight.
Speaking of defenses, offenses, that's the optics in a lot of sports, and that a lot of times gets the glory. Everybody knows who the quarterback is, who the running back is, the guy catching the ball. The defenses are two squads. Both coaches, we spoke to both coaches the last couple of days, have highlighted. On the McQuaid side, Coach Bates has given me a few of the linebackers' names. He's very proud of his inside linebackers, Gerstner, Jensen, and Schofield. A couple other men in there, Meyer and Koch, they'll both be in there, as will Pillai. On the other side, there is a balance that Coach Mandel referred to. Every unit is doing their part, end quote. And specifically, he talked about the defense not having given up a TD, the first team defense, I should say, in a few games. The focus here tonight could be on a shootout, but these are two defenses that are stout and ready to go. Yeah,
you know what? If I had to put money on it, I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. But when you have a big game like this with two big schools, you got to limit the big play. So look for these defenses to kind of play soft in the secondary, but also look for the offenses to kind of open up the playbook a little bit more and try to catch somebody off guard.
Both coaches, when speaking to them about the keys to the game, I got a couple, and no offense to a very talented coach such as yourself here, but we got some cliches. We got the no stupid penalties or no foolish penalties. That's both guys saying those. Difficult, we could practice. This is a team we respect. What are the keys for McQuaid to beat Victor tonight?
I think you got to be fundamentally sound. I preach to my guys, and I'm sure these coaches do the same thing, but you can't make the moment too big. You got to go back to what you've been coached to do. if the defensive ends are supposed to contain, you got to make sure you do that job. You can't think that your play is going to make the play of the game. You got to make sure that you do your job so that your teammates can do their job as well.
Teams lining up here for the opening kickoff. Dominic Sansone looks to be kicking this ball away from McQuaid. Victor will receive the opening kickoff. Folks, I've said it once already. I will probably say it again. We have a gorgeous night for football here in an October night in Rochester, New York, here on the campus of McQuaid High School. We are looking out over Thomas Seymour Field. About to get underway here with this AA battle here. Sectional start next week. This will play a role in who goes where. The 2 and 3 seed currently will stay that way without some shenanigans, and we'll see where they go next week. Ball's away. We were underway. Kickoff fumbled a little bit down there. Now picked up, brought back, finding a seam and finding their way upfield. Here's the returner. Sansone looking to make a tackle. He doesn't, but caught from behind. That play started a little precarious. I can't even find the word. I'm paid here to talk. Here's another look at it.
Yeah, sometimes these plays where somebody bobbles the ball, it's a coach's worst nightmare on the kickoff team because it's kind of a broken play. But give credit to the McQuaid kicker for cutting down the angle of the returner and the hustle by 34.
Gotham did a heck of a job to make something out of what began as something scary. Now we are here underway. Robinson in the pistol. Pass to his left, caught right to the turf goes his receiver, Ruffalo. Ruffalo is a kid. They will look to get the ball in his hands. They line him up all over the field. Watching film of this team the last couple of weeks, they will put him in the slot. They will throw the ball. They will pitch him the ball. He will run a jet sweep. This kid, talented, speedy. They like to get the ball in his hands.
Yeah, good first play by Victor there. Nice little easy pitch and catch. Kind of get your quarterback's feet wet there. Let's see if they get back to running the football here.
Robinson again in the shotgun. Handoff to the left, breaking through, but getting tackled after a gain of a few is Gotham. Gotham will see the ball a lot here. Another first down for Victor.
Yeah, just what I thought. I think you open up the defense a little bit with a first down pass, opening play of the game, and then come back at him with a run.
Starters on that line over there. Boev for McQuaid. One of the ends with Jones. Robinson looks right, throws left, short one to the aforementioned Ruffalo.
Little bunch formation there. Quick pitch and catch.
Gain of very, very little there. Gerstner, the linebacker, in on the tackle, the senior from McQuaid.
Yeah, I look for Victor to get back to the run here. Try to make it a third down and manageable.
Gotham in the backfield with Robinson. Robinson barks, fakes, looks downfield, fires over the middle. Incomplete.
Well, they opted for the pass there. 3 receivers wide to the right. All 3 went vertical. Try to get him with a big gain there on third down.
Looked to be looking for Cameron Ryan. Back there in coverage was Brownlee.
This is a situation where if you have a good kicker, and I'm not sure if Victor does, do you try to get all of it in one shot here, or do you try to get something where you can set up for a field goal?
Earl checks in, a little rotation on the defensive line for McQuaid. Robinson, shotgun, gets a snap. Give is inside, gain of about 5. This is going to bring up a 4th and 5. Gotham got to just around the 15-yard line.
Nice play there. I thought they might have ran that on third down, but they opted for the pass. Ran the play off on the right side there on third down rather, and let's see what they do here.
Owen Meyer was around the ball there at the tackle. 4th and 5. Robinson will lead the offense back on the field here. Victor going for it. Robinson's got Gotham to his left. Fakes the handoff. Throw. Complete. Down near the 3-yard line. This will be a first down.
Hey, nice throw there. Good timing route. About a 5, 6, 7-yard hitch. Receiver came back to the ball, made a nice catch. Just enough for the first down.
Brownlee, one of the leading tacklers of this McQuaid team. The ball found its way to Ruffalo. Here's another look at it. Quick strike, 5-yard line. Victor will have a 1st and goal.
They put 2 tight ends on the field, and anytime you see 2 tight ends, you're thinking it's going to be a run. Nice job by Victor. Good play design. Easy toss and catch.
Robinson and Gotham in the backfield once again. Split to his left is Cam Ryan. Give it to Gotham. Trying to get around the outside. Shoved out of bounds by a host of tacklers. Included among them Brownlee once again. Near the tackle there was Anthony DeMarco, the safety.
Yeah, they went bunch left into the boundary or the near sideline. Running back was in the pistol formation, tried to do a little toss sweep. That's twice now they've tried to run into the boundary against McQuaid and haven't really come away with much.
Yogesh Pillai, the junior linebacker, someone that Coach Bates has shown a lot of pride in, checks off the field. 2nd and goal. Robinson fakes, throws right, has his man trying to reach around the outside, can't quite get there. Ryan got taken down. Good coverage from the Knights.
Yeah, great pursuit there by the Knights. Quick toss out to the flats. McQuaid was sitting there ready for it.
Zawallow and Koch swarming to the ball there.
Well, same situation. I'm looking for Victor to kind of go double tight again and give maybe the option to throw the ball. If not, if the numbers in the box are light, hand the ball off to the running back.
Ryan and Ruffalo among those lined up right. Ruffalo goes in motion. Now a little chicanery. Ruffalo ends it. He's going to throw the ball into the end zone. It's knocked away. Nice, simple bat it down from Anthony DeMarco.
A little bit of the Philly special, if you remember that from the Super Bowl back in the day. But McQuaid, give credit to them. Their defensive back stayed home. Didn't fall for the run and the reverse. Great play by number 7.
DeMarco with a great play. 4th and goal from the 5-yard line. Victor facing their 2nd 4th and goal of the game. Robinson puts Ruffalo in motion. Takes a snap, rolling right, looking left, fires over the middle, got a man, touchdown!
Great play design. Roll out to the right, throw back left to the tight end. Leaked out into the flats, and a perfect throw by their quarterback, Robinson.
A name we haven't mentioned tonight, Nick Leonard, back from injury. This is a very talented tight end. We haven't seen him yet, but he catches the biggest play of the game so far, 6-0 Victor.
Oh, great play design. Tight end blocks down for a count. Quarterback rolls out to the right. Everyone's thinking they're going to throw the ball out to the maybe the motion guy going in the flat. Quarterback looks back to the left. Touchdown.
Freer with the extra point. Freer just coming back from injury. The scores, both of them there, the touchdown and the extra point, both sent home by gentlemen who have just come back from missing some time due to injury. Here's another look at the touchdown. Robinson rolls right, gets everybody moving that way, turns left, finds his big tight end. There he goes for the touchdown.
Yeah, so actually double tight. The tight end on the left crossed, went across the field to kind of get the attention of the linebackers and defensive backs. The tight end to the play side, where the quarterback rolled out to, he came back across, kind of against the grain, and found himself wide open for a touchdown.
4.5 minutes into this first quarter, Victor scores on their first possession. Coach, we talked to the theme of perhaps defense, and a lot still to unfold here, but it was quite an offensive possession there from Victor.
Yeah, very balanced by Victor. I thought they'd come out and run the football a lot more than they have. But anytime you can be a balanced offense, it really puts the defense on their heels.
Just had a look at the New York State rankings, most recent look at them. Both of these teams in the hunt here coming out of Section 5 when it comes to AA. It's easy to look at the standings and say 1, 2, 3, UPrep, and these two. That is definitely possible. Squib kick gets received, and then sort of tentatively heading upfield was Koch. But McQuaid will start here with real good field position, starting the ball for the first time.
Yeah, let's see what McQuaid's got. Anytime you're in a big game like this and, the other team goes down the field on their first possession and scores a touchdown, you really got to try and respond.
Here's a look at two of the key offensive pieces here, Anthony DeMarco, the wide receiver, and Harding, the running back. This is a kid that Coach Mandel referenced a couple different times. They got to keep an eye on him. Very talented, very versatile.
Well, you're seeing already a different style of offense by McQuaid. They're lining up in an empty formation with just their quarterback in the backfield.
5 receiver set. Polito, the senior. Puts his man in motion. Harding. Polito turns, fires. He's got a completion. He finds Anthony DeMarco.
Well, same thing that Victor did to them on first down. McQuaid just did the same thing, just out of a different formation.
Miller in on the tackle, the senior cornerback. Second and short now for McQuaid, right near midfield, around the 46-yard line.
These are one of those down distances where you kind of like to take a shot. Second and short, you like to think your offense can pick it up on third down if you don't get the shot.
Polito is going to pull it down and take it himself, gets back to right around the line of scrimmage.
A little bit of an RPO there. Quarterback pulled it, thought he was going to have the slant by the receiver. Defensive back or linebacker got underneath it. Probably did a smart thing and tucked it and got what he could.
Cameron Ryan and one of the captains of this team, Ty Rader, in on the tackle there. Polito's carry brings up 3rd and 2 or so here for the Knights. First possession here for McQuaid after Victor went down the field and made this a 7-0 game. Polito, shotgun. Now he's going to take it. Designed run here. Polito will get the first down. Gain of about 4, maybe 3.5, but he gets the first down.
Yeah, great run. Made that first guy miss. Able to fall forward for a first down there. Big first down by McQuaid.
Cameron Ryan in there among a host of linemen on the tackle. Another look at it, comes straight through. Battling there in the foreground was Max Clare. Getting there at the end also Ruffalo, aforementioned offensive force. Ricky on the tackle as well. Now quickly under center, Polito. And wrapped up, not quite escaping, trying. Harding, the dangerous running back, trying to get back into space or finding his way free, but he couldn't. We'll see what this flag is all about. Personal foul against Victor.
McQuaid, they huddled up and they ran to the line very, very quickly, trying to catch Victor off guard there. Victor was ready for it, but unfortunately he committed a personal foul to tack on 15.
I think it's an easy connection to make. Maybe this is maybe a layman's sort of analysis here, but coming to line quickly, getting him unsettled, could that have sort of forced that personal foul to happen?
Yeah, maybe. You never know. I mean, sometimes kids don't like that, to change a pace like that, and that kid might have came in a little too late with a hip.
Polito in the shotgun. Gets the snap, fakes the handoff, looks right, fires, and almost intercepted. The receiver, DeMarco, didn't know the ball was coming, or at the very least, he thought it was going to go out of bounds.
Yeah, it looked like a little bit of confusion across the board with McQuaid there. I'm not sure if the ball was snapped a little bit earlier than everybody thought, but McQuaid's lucky to come out of there with just an incompletion.
Miller had a look at it. He's mad at himself, but that ball was right near the line. Nonetheless, 2nd and 10 now. 5:31 to play here in the first quarter. We got a 7-0 game. Victor on top of McQuaid in this double-A battle. Polito now under center once again. Hand off to Harding. Trying to punch through. Can't quite get the yardage.
McQuaid's trying to go back under center, be a little bit more physical with Victor. Right now, Victor's holding their own.
Timothy Hahn in there, the right guard, trying to open up some holes for his junior running back, Harding. Earl, the tight end, right on the right side of the line, lined up wide, closer to us, DeMarco. Polito, shotgun snap, looking for DeMarco, throwing downfield. He's got him just by a step, and it goes over his head just by another step.
Oh, you had him beat. Pretty good ball by the quarterback. Just led him a little bit too far.
So 4th and long here, 4th and 9. Ball on the 35-yard line. I'm assuming this is 4-down territory. And I assume that, and I believe they're sending in the punt.
Yeah, that might have been a situation where you try to...
And that is some trickerations. Sorry to cut you off, Coach. Polito takes a shotgun snap. He's looking, firing. He's got a man near the sideline. That's DeMarco. And it looks like we're going to have a very close first down.
Great play there. And great job by the special teams unit to fake like they're going to come on for a punt. on the offense. That's something that they practice, obviously, week in and week out, I'm sure. Caught Victor off guard. Thought Victor might call a timeout. But like you talked about, I thought it was 4-down territory anyways.
I appreciated my opportunity to use the word trickerations, and I apologize for stepping on you, Coach. Polito, handoff. Fakes the handoff, takes it himself. Met right at the line of scrimmage. That's a great, great tackle from Samuel Ricky, the senior linebacker.
Great tackle. Way to stay low by Ricky. I think McQuaid is going to have to spread it out if they want to be able to run the football against Victor. Victor seems like every time that McQuaid goes under center, Victor's expecting run and maybe a little bit too stout for McQuaid.
Polito with Harding to his right. Polito's going to look downfield, but this play is blown dead. Ty Rader was in the backfield, but someone was offsides from Victor.
That's the stuff that just kills coaches. You don't want to give good teams a free 5 yards. Now that just opens up the playbook for McQuaid even much more.
So a 2nd and 9 becomes a 2nd and 4. Ball at around the 19-yard line. Polito in the shotgun, empty backfield. Puts Harding in motion. Looking right, DeMarco's down there, fighting, incomplete.
Really great coverage down there by McQuaid, or by Victor. He was step for step with him. A little hand fighting by both guys. I thought that was a really good no call.
Miller again in coverage down there.
I thought that was a very good no call. Great coverage.
That's a battle that so far, Miller against DeMarco, this has been very entertaining. Both have won a couple different shots here on this opening drive for McQuaid. Polito under center, gives to Harding. Harding looking to cut through the middle. Gets a very short gain, maybe a yard. And this is going to bring up 4th and 3.
Like I said, I think when McQuaid brings a tight end on the field, or they try to go big against Victor, they're having a tough time running the football. Ty Rader's really wreaking havoc against the run right now versus McQuaid.
Rader in on that tackle. 4th and short. Couple yards to go here. Polito will bring his troops back out there. Harding in the backfield. DeMarco to the right, 3 receivers left. Looking left, firing, finding a man, breaking a tackle, not getting though to the mark. Great tackle, great coverage there by Victor. They will take over on downs.
Yeah, they threw it behind the line of scrimmage, hoping that the receiver there for McQuaid could break a tackle or two, but really good tackling by Victor.
Here's another look at it. Polito looking left, fires. Found his receiver quickly. Down there was Gabe Zawallo.
Good drive by McQuaid. They answered. They just didn't get the touchdown. Now they're going to need a big stop by their defense.
Ruffalo was in the tackle. Now Ruffalo turns the other way. Or faces the same way, I should say. Turns around, plays some offense. Handoff inside and rumbling for a first down. Christopher C.J. Palmieri.
Good carry. You might see Victor here try to establish their run game a little bit more on this second drive.
C.J. Palmieri, the senior running back, not in there necessarily to spell Gotham. Both will get carries at different times. Robinson, barking orders, moves his running back. Shotgun snap, handoff inside, met at the line of scrimmage. Taken down for a very short game, maybe nothing.
Yeah, here's a big down here for McQuaid to try to get back off the field and get their offense back on.
Palmieri brought down by, as the voice from above says, a host of tacklers.
Big play here, try to get him in a 3rd and long.
Hey, Bobby, we
Victor back in that bunch formation.
Stuffed right around the line of scrimmage again. Begeman near the tackle. Owen Begeman, the starting defensive tackle.
Big play here. You know, now you get a chance to see what Victor's going to do in a 3rd and long situation where they're kind of backed up in their own territory. You know, I know they like to be a physical running football team, but this situation calls for pass.
Robinson, shotgun, 3rd and long. Fakes the handoff, spins, fires over the middle, he's got a man. Breaking free and into space is Ruffalo, and he gets shoved out of bounds across midfield. Big gain, 1st down, Victor.
Nice, easy crossing route. Quarterback hit number 5 right there in stride. Easy pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Brownlee at the end of the play, shoving him out of bounds. Big gain there on a 3rd and long.
Great protection as well by the offensive line.
Here's another look coming across the formation. There goes Ruffalo, the junior wide receiver. Robinson again in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Give is inside. Once again, this is Palmieri.
Little counter play. I think it looked like both guards pulled. Give credit to the Knights. Their defense is trying to hang tough with Victor's running game.
They are in on the stop. Charlie Raymond near the ball there. Robinson, 2nd and 8. Fakes a handoff, turns right, finds his man. Hits him in stride. Cameron Ryan trying to break on outside. Ryan finding some room. Ryan will get thrown down, not thrown down. Surviving and getting thrown out of bounds. Good physical run there from the junior wide receiver, Cameron Ryan.
Yeah, good play action pass game by Victor. Knights are bringing the linebackers up a little bit more in the box. Quarterback's pulling the ball from the running back and just pitching it out to the receiver. And great physical run there by number 11 at the end there, Cameron Ryan.
Ending seconds, and this might be the very ending seconds here of the 1st quarter. 5 seconds left on the clock, and Victor will be happy to take this into the 2nd quarter, driving with a 7-0 lead. Victor scores on that first possession. Victor driving right now. They will have the ball right around the 21-yard line. When we come back from a short break here at McQuaid, you're watching McQuaid and Victor, AA Football, the Varsity Media Sports Network.
Varsity Media covers every sport at every level from every angle. Game film, recruiting videos, highlight videos, sportscasts.
That's complete. 1st down and more. Touchdown, Oceanside.
Photography, live streaming. You name it, we offer it. Don't leave your video needs to amateurs. Trust the pros. Contact us at 516-403-2050 or visit us online at varsitymedia.net. If you're an event organizer looking for a media company to cover live streaming, action photography, and game video for your event, look no further. Varsity Media travels throughout the Northeast covering weekend tournaments, showcases, and championships. Contact us today to learn about our services and packages at 516-403-2050 or visit us online at varsitymedia.net.
Welcome back to McQuaid High School. You're looking at Tom Seymour Field. A big matchup in AA. Here's the standings on your screen as we speak. Victor and McQuaid, 2 and 3. Both of these teams have the same loss to UPrep. This is quite a season unfolding here. It's possible. There's a lot of football left to be played. We're looking at a preview of the AA semifinal, which could be played in a couple of weeks, but a lot to unfold here, and there's certainly teams in the mix that are going to have something to say about that. But a good one brewing right now. Victor driving here up 7-0 as we start the 2nd quarter. Inside handoff to Palmieri. Palmieri looking to find a crease. Gets shoved down in near the tackle was Charlie Raymond, the junior defensive lineman. Earl in there as well.
Yeah, Victor's really establishing the run game on this drive.
We've seen a steady dose of Palmieri here. Gotham, steady dose of him in the first drive. Robinson, little motion. He's got Palmieri, gave it to Palmieri. Looking to cut through the middle, he does. Bumps off a shoulder and goes down. Finishing him up down there was Gabe Zawallo, the senior cornerback.
Looked like just a little ISO there. Really good cutback. Bending back against the grain by their running back for a nice gain.
First and goal, just inside the 10 here. Robinson gives the Palmieri once again, looking to cut through the middle, hauled down. Nice tackle down there by Aiden Jones. Aiden Jones, the junior defensive lineman, big physical tackle right there. But as Coach mentioned, running game right now, just churning out yards.
Yeah, I'm looking at 4-down territory. I'm not sure Victor, will try to kick a field goal here after watching, their first drive there, going 4-on-4. So McQuaid's got to buckle down here, knowing that it's probably going to be 4 downs for Victor to try to pound this in.
Palmieri behind Robinson. Bunch line in front of them. Robinson gives again to Palmieri, trying to punch through the middle. Gets down to about the 2-yard line.
Yeah, good physical run there. Looked like he ran with his pads a little too high. McQuaid's really, I think, going to be looking to load that box, trying to keep him out of the end zone here.
Arlen DeMarco both in on that tackle. Raymond down there as well.
Yeah, McQuaid just brought in Timothy Hahn, 6'3", 305-pound defensive tackle. Probably expecting run here.
Motion. Give. Ruffalo trying to get to the outside. He does. Touchdown, Victor.
A little jet sweep. Try to beat McQuaid to the edge. Adam Ruffalo just had enough space to dive to that pylon, score the touchdown.
Made a point earlier in the broadcast. This team, this Victor Blue Devil team, they like to get Ruffalo the ball out of a lot of different formations in a lot of different ways. Showed it there and showed why there as he scores the touchdown here, 13-0 pending this extra point.
Yeah, he showed off his speed there. Outran the McQuaid defense.
I don't know if we're going to do that one over here. Classic schoolyard do-over.
That looks like McQuaid had 12 men on the field.
And it is declined. Whistle happened before that ball was put into play, so we'll see another attempt from Freer out of a hold from Cameron Ryan. Ball snap, ball down, ball up, ball through. 14-0 your score here as Victor has gone down the field twice, unabated, and they lead this game 14-0.
Yeah, really good start by Victor's offense. McQuaid's going to have to find something on their offensive side of the ball to get back in this football game.
These are not teams that are short for answers. These are not teams that are short for offensive weapons. I think McQuaid certainly has the firepower to come back right now and get them.
Yeah, McQuaid can score in bunches for sure. But they got to tell their kids that there's a lot of football to be played. You're only down 2 scores, 1 play at a time. I don't think McQuaid needs to deviate from their script or their playbook and try to get it all back in 1 play. I think they need to put a solid drive together, and somebody's got to step up and make a play for them.
Palladino and Meyer, sorry, young man. Both deep.
Number 11, Palladino, and number 2, Zawallo.
Zawallo back there as well. They will look to receive a kickoff here from Bobby Schaefer. Schaefer, foot into another squib kick through the middle. Received around the 30-yard line. Immediately met by a host of tacklers. The McQuaid return man. Returner in there was 22 Henry Koch.
Yeah, the squid kick is one of those things where you're going to give up a little bit of field position, but you hope to prevent the big play, the big return.
Here's a look at McQuaid's schedule to this point here. Beating their big-time rival Aquinas early in the season. A 1-touchdown loss to UPrep. And then you see their streak to here, a bunch of wins in a row. 6-1 on the season here, taking on a very good Victor team. Polito, shotgun, empty backfield. And a couple of flags come in.
Yeah, you go back to that schedule and you look at McQuaid, and they can put up points in bunches, but they also give up some points. So they got to find a way to get back into the game with their offense and try to slow Victor down on defense.
Coming off a 15-point win over Penfield. A couple of one-sided games right in a row. Before that, a tight game against Fairport. Here's Polito, back to pass, rolling right, rolling left, under pressure. Throws across his body, trying to find it into the hands of Harding.
Yeah, dangerous throw there. McQuaid went into a quads formation, 4 receivers to the left, 1 receiver to the right. Quarterback rolled out, kind of threw back across his body. Victor had an opportunity to make a play there, but at least a good job knocking the ball down.
In the game at linebacker over there near that ball, the senior, the captain, Casey Cohane. Near that play, the ball, I should say, as it floated down. Polito gives his orders. Once again in the shotgun. Puts it down, he's gonna run it himself. Moves right, gets maybe a yard. This will bring up a 3rd and 14.
Little quarterback counter there. Big 3rd down here for McQuaid. They're probably going to have to air it out here.
Dre Yomis in on the tackle there. 3rd and 14, a big possession for McQuaid, already down 2 touchdowns. Polito takes the snap, moves to his left, finds one over the top, gets his man, now moving into space, getting close to first down yardage, but not quite there. Harding, the dangerous all-purpose offensive weapon, listed as a running back, but certainly able to catch a ball out of the backfield, catch a ball from the slot, wherever you need him. Here's a look at it.
Yeah, that was a really good throw by the quarterback. You got 2 guys barreling down on him, able to dump it right over him, and then a good job by getting what you can.
Great job of hanging on to make that tackle. Nick Leonard coming from near the defensive line, holding on, dragging him down. That saved the first down right there. Great play. Punt team on for McQuaid. Punt is away. This is going to sail into the arms of Ruffalo. Ruffalo looking to get around the left side. Running around a couple different black jerseys down at the far end of the field from here. In on the tackle was Matt Wilson. In on coverage, the senior.
Yeah, good return return there by Ruffalo. Got about 15 yards back of field position. Big opportunity for McQuaid to kind of slow this game down a little bit, slow Victor's offense down by getting a stop and getting back their offense back on the field.
Boev down there looking to disrupt that return as well. Victor now will start their 3rd reception.
Number 2, Gabe Swallow.
At around the 40-yard line. Give is inside, fighting for maybe a yard. Appears to be Gotham back in the game.
Now, it's a point in the game where McQuaid's really got to buckle down on defense and force a Victor punt and try to get back in the game.
So we had a Gotham possession from the start. We had a Palmieri possession, now back to Gotham. So far, heavy dose of the run game from these Blue Devils. Fake from Robinson, over the middle's got his man. Big tackle quick right away on Liam Wheeler, the senior tight end.
At 6'4", 200 pounds, a really big target for that quarterback. Nice play action pass, bring those backers up, create a little bit of a throwing lane for your quarterback.
Here's another look at it.
Great adjustment by him to make that catch.
DeMarco on the tackle. DeMarco all over the field defensively tonight so far. Robinson, shotgun, turns, fakes, and it's knocked down and almost intercepted. Bursting through the line and having a look at it was Boev. Dangerous play if you're a Blue Devil. Possibly a missed opportunity if you're a Knight.
Yeah, really good instincts by him. Kind of read that play a little bit. Went right through his hands. Almost had an opportunity to take it back to the house.
This brings up a 2nd and 10. Robinson, deep shotgun. Give inside to Gotham and quickly wrapped up and taken down 2 plays in a row. We're talking about Nick Boev.
Another great play made up for that ball going through his hands right there. But here we go. We got 3rd and long for Victor. An opportunity for McQuaid to force a Victor punt. Got to take advantage of this opportunity to get the ball back for your offense.
Robinson's got his play. Braden McConville split wide to our side of the field. Ruffalo off the other way. Here's Robinson. Looking deep downfield, over the middle, looking for Ruffalo. He's got him! Tackled down near the 2-yard line. What a pass and catch.
Right in stride. Coverage was pretty good. Perfect throw by the quarterback. And a great job of hanging on to that football.
Brownlee frustrated with himself, but I agree with you, Coach. That was good coverage. That was a good throw and a great pair of hands.
Yeah, he's right there to make the play. Just a perfect throw. Sometimes a perfect throw beats great coverage.
Great tackle at the end, but now a 1st and goal and pushing into the end zone for the touchdown, the Victor Blue Devils. Gotham scores his first of the day.
Big touchdown there by Victor. Really good job on that long pass completion of that quarterback, kind of avoiding the rush, stepping up in the pocket and delivering a great football.
Pending the extra point here, we've got a 20-0 game in favor of the Blue Devils. Unsportsmanlike call.
That's a dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct, penalty called against Victor that will be enforced on the kickoff.
I'm assuming that might have been the celebration there.
I would think so. I didn't see it, but typically those types of things are on the celebration.
Ryan will put the ball down for Freer once again. Ball snap, ball down, ball up. Ball good, and we've got a 21-0 game. Coach, everything we looked at prior to this said this was going to be close. McQuaid's got to get back onto this to make that happen.
Yeah, they got to find somebody to make a play for him. Victor, like I said, they squibbed the ball to probably keep the ball out of their playmakers' hands and give up a little bit of field position in doing so. But McQuaid's at a point where they got to start maybe airing it out a little bit, knowing that they're not going to get too many more opportunities on offense.
Kevin Brownlee, the senior wide receiver, has made a bunch of plays for this team. Someone that Coach Bates was singing his praises before. Brownlee, Polito, DeMarco, Earl, these are the playmakers right here. Not to forget Harding. Looking to do some damage here as we see the Victor roots to their record at this point, also 6-1, also with a loss to UPrep in there. Just, if you're just an analyst of this game, just wonderful balance.
Yeah, great balance. Quite honestly, I didn't know Victor could throw the ball so well. Their quarterback has been very, very comfortable in the pocket, delivering great footballs to his receivers.
Bobby Schaefer back to kickoff. Schaefer strides, puts a right foot and squibs it once again. This will go to about midfield. Hauled in and sent ahead once again by Henry Koch. Henry Koch not being positioned in a spot where you'd think he'd get all these kickoffs, but he's now taken back more than one.
Yeah, he's going to be very active, looks like, throughout the game. But this is the McQuaid Knights' best field position all night. They got it on Victor's side of the 50. Really a time to answer if you're McQuaid's offense.
Here's a look at those two. We've used the word balance a couple times. The two results against UPrep. Those are both close games. I mean, 11 points is 11 points, but those are close games to a very good UPrep team.
Yeah, but UPrep can score on any given play. So they're very talented on offense. They fly around on defense. So for McQuaid and Victor to be competing with them, scoring points, and also playing sound defense, it's setting it up for a great sectional run here for all three of these teams.
Physical run from John Harding. In near the stop at the end was Javaris Dre Yomis.
Brought down by number 9.
Yeah, McQuaid doesn't look like they're going to deviate from their game plan. They're going to stay on the ground, and hopefully they can maybe burn some clock here, score a touchdown, take it to halftime with a 2-point or a 2-possession deficit.
Pitches to Harding. Harding trying to get around the right side, and he does for a first down. Sent out of bounds near the Victor 35-yard line.
That's one thing you think about as a coach if you're struggling to stop a team and you got the ball late in the second quarter. If you can wear a lot of clock or time off the clock, you give the ball back with Victor maybe under a minute, and it's only a 2-possession game, so you go in the locker room and try to convince your kids, hey, you're still in this game because it's only 2 possessions. So maybe that's what McQuaid's looking to do.
Begging everyone's pardon. Harding was pushed out of bounds just short of the first down. This would be a 3rd and inside of a yard. Polito in the shotgun. Coming to the line, Victor. Throw out to Harding. Harding breaks through. He's got a first down and more. Dragged down. Good tackle in there. Dre Yomis near the play again. There's a look at it.
Yeah, it looked like it was just a design swing pass to the running back there. Great job cutting back, making one guy miss. Good block as well.
Yomis not giving up on the play. Cohane slowed him up, but Yomis gets there. Polito gives inside to Harding, but Harding is met in the backfield by a couple of different tacklers. Ty Rader in there. Now a flag comes in.
Brought down by number 52, Ty Rader. There's a flag on the play.
Looks like you might have a personal foul on McQuaid here.
Personal foul against the offense, as Coach says. This is going to back the Knights up on their first sustained drive of the evening.
Yeah, you look at Coach Bates' points for the game, keys to the game, and he said no foolish penalties on offense, and there's one right there for you.
This is going to back up the Knights.
Yeah, no negative plays. There's one now. You got 2nd and long here.
Polito looking right. Short throw finds Harding. Harding does get something out of nothing there. Caught it near a couple of tacklers. Gets about 7 on that play.
Yeah, 3rd and long here. Now it's really interesting to see what Coach Bates does here on offense. Is it 4-down territory? Is it far enough down? Or are you risking giving the ball back to Victor's offense with quite a bit of time left on the clock?
3rd and long here. Polito looking for his play call from the sideline. Senior quarterback will come give his instructions. Receivers all getting their instructions from the side as well. McQuaid is set, 5-receiver set here. Polito looking to his right, over the top, finds a man, caught! DeMarco breaks a tackle and goes in for the touchdown.
What a catch by DeMarco. A contested ball there, a little underthrown, but a receiver came back, made a great play, and made the play exactly. That's exactly what McQuaid needed.
What a play.
40 yards on the play and 6 points for the Knights.
McQuaid on the board here, pending the extra point within now a couple of scores. Dominic Sansone. We're going to have a correction on the score here when we see the replay here in a second. But what a throw, what a catch, what a touchdown by McQuaid. Sansone's kick up and good. 21-7 as we get a good look at the actual touchdown scorer there, Harding.
Just a great job coming back to the football, going up and getting it over the defensive back.
Here it is.
As big of a possession as it was for the McQuaid offense, this might even be a bigger possession for the McQuaid defense to keep Victor out of the end zone before halftime.
With all apologies given to John Harding, the junior running back, for the initial call. What a play. What a play by number 3 there. McQuaid on the board. Coach, is it? It's a job of cliches here, as the gentleman saying things into a microphone. But this is a very important possession for McQuaid to get stopped.
Yeah, it is. I think this might be the biggest defensive possession of their season thus far. You cut it to a 2-score game. It was 3rd and long. On that last possession, you came up with a great play, great catch by Harding. Now you really, really got to keep Victor out of the end zone on this possession.
Sansone will kick it deep. Ruffalo and Gotham deep. Another squib kick. This gets to the returner, though. Taking it ahead. Gotham gets up to about the 31-yard line where Victor will start.
I think you're getting a good look at how scared head football coaches are of kicking the ball deep and trusting your kickoff team to go down there and make a tackle. That's why you see a lot of teams kicking the ball on the ground quite a bit.
Robinson will bring his offense set. There's a snap. Handoff inside. Bunch of Knights in the backfield shoving forward, getting what looks like maybe slightly more than a yard. Good physical carry down there by Palmieri. Trading possessions here, the Victor running backs.
Little defensive line penetration, blew that play up. Big second down here from McQuaid's defense.
Good blocking on the inside down there by Landon Teese, the senior guard. Robinson, snap, flag right at the snap. Dead ball foul will be a false start or an illegal motion against Victor.
McQuaid's gaining a little bit of momentum here. Penalty by Victor, backs him up, 2nd and long. I'd expect Victor to kind of keep it on the ground here. And then perhaps McQuaid might burn a timeout.
The 2nd and now 14 from the 29-yard line, 28-yard line. Crowd letting the Victor Blue Devils know that they can't do that. Always appreciative. Robinson rolling to his right, looking downfield, fires, pass incomplete into the McQuaid sideline. Ruffalo under that one, looking for it. Zawallow in on coverage.
Probably a good decision there by the quarterback of Victor. Rolled out his first option, got covered up in the flats there. A little corner out by his second option. That was a little late developing. Quarterback probably made a wide decision and threw it away.
3rd and long. Big defensive play here for the Knights. Once again, McConville lines up right closest to us. Robinson backfield. He's going to move up in the pocket. Short pass does find its way into the hands of Ryan. But a great tackle brings him down short of the first down. Gerstner, one of the previously mentioned senior linebackers.
Has been called by McQuaid.
Coach Bates very proud of that linebacking core. We talked about that previously in the pregame. Here's another look at it. Robinson.
Great job stepping up by the quarterback, defensive line of McQuaid. Got a little bit of pressure on him. Good ball by the quarterback. Caught it in stride, but a great job by Gerstner to continue to run with the play and making a great leg tackle to keep him short of the first down.
So 4th and 5 from their own 37-yard line. What are they debating here? I mean, I know the simple debate is punt versus go for it, but what are they debating here?
I think it's going to be a punt all day. You're hoping for a good punt, sound protection, kind of pin them back into their own territory, leave them with what's looking like about 2 minutes and 15 seconds to hopefully drive about 80 yards. And if you're Victor, you're hoping to keep them out of the end zone and not give up that big play. If you're McQuaid, you're going to have to kind of dink and dunk down the field. McQuaid does have 2 timeouts still left in their pocket. So they're going to kind of have to go to their 2-minute drill.
Harding and Zawallow back up. This does appear to be a punt look. Robinson will do the kicking himself. Ooh, shanks it to his left. Not a good kick. Robinson, quarterback turned punter.
That 3rd down and long that turned into a touchdown by Harding has really changed the momentum of this football game. You think then Victor's offensive possession here, they had that false start to back him up a little bit. And then you see here the punter just kicked it up the side of his foot. Now McQuaid's got a great opportunity to punch another score here and cut it to a 1-possession game.
On the far side of the field, the stick didn't change. A 0-yard punt ends with McQuaid here with great field possession to start this field position to start this possession. Easy for me to say. Into the backfield, Harding, tackled by a host of tacklers down there.
Oftentimes you see that bunch formation tight to the offensive tackle. You get a lot of toss sweeps out there. They're trying to block the perimeter and get the edge for the running back. Great job of setting the edge by the Victor defense.
Sager and Kohane in on that one. Good push from the line, including Dre Yomas. Second and 10, Polito. Back to pass, looking to his left, unloads, down the field. He's got a man in coverage, I should say, looking at Harding. Incomplete.
Pass is incomplete.
Yeah, good coverage by Cameron Ryan there. Threw the ball a little bit too far inside for his receiver to go over and make a play. But now I think you're looking at 3rd and 11. I'm looking to get about half of it and then probably go for it on 4th down.
Over the top, falls in between a couple of defenders. Fortunate for Polito where that ball landed.
I might think about running the football here. You run the football and Victor doesn't call a timeout, you can bleed it down, then take a timeout yourself and think about what you want to do on 4th down with hopefully under a minute left.
Polito puts Zawallow in motion, looks for him right, got him. Zawallow trying to dance around, does get a little bit of it, and then shoved down after a gain of a couple.
That's like a long handoff. Threw it to your back there. Got about half of it back.
Ruffalo in on the tackle. I think Wheeler was in there.
You're going to see McQuaid, I think, run the clock down and then call a timeout. With probably under a minute left, and then go for it on 4th down.
So 4th and 6. Quickly to the line, McQuaid.
Could be a hard count.
Polito sees Harding go in motion. Unloads down the sideline, looking for a man into coverage, incomplete.
They had good coverage there by the corner and had the safety coming over the top to help.
Given the time left, I mean, that's probably a shot that McQuaid thinks they have the time to spare, correct?
Yeah, I think so. I probably would have ran the clock down, the play clock down all the way to 0 and called timeout and then talk about what you want to do. But, I think they were going for it on 4th down regardless. But a great play by the defensive backs of Victor.
Senior safety McConville in there. This does put Victor right into a kneel-down formation to kill the rest of this first half, or a handoff. Shows what I know.
Yeah, I think Victor's going to be content with going to the locker room with a 2-score lead. Right there, they're looking to see if they can just break a long run while just taking care of the football.
Gotham did pick up 8 there. Clock is running, 30 seconds to play.
Well, we got 2nd and 3. I believe they're going to have to run one more play.
And there's the kneel down I predicted on the last play, but was wrong. I will admit my mistakes. But this brings us to halftime as these last few seconds tick off. 21-7, Victor leads McQuaid here in this battle in AA. During our halftime here, we are going to have an interview on the field with Victor coach Jeff Mandel, John Garino from the Varsity Media Sports Network, down on the sideline, down on the field. He's going to pick up our interview with Coach Jeff Mandel. We're going to throw it out to our interview right now.
All right, down here, Coach Mandel, 21-7 halftime. What do you think about the first half?
Got off to a good start, scored on our first 2 drives and held them on a 4th down. So, pleased, but definitely not finished. They're going to keep coming at us.
Right, and we were walking over here. You said driving you crazy. What do you got to do in the second half to continue with the lead and to bring home the victory here?
I think penalties and then just playing smart football. 3rd and 15, giving up a long play. We just got to be a little more intelligent on both sides of the ball and stop with the penalties.
All right, well, good luck, Coach. Thanks a lot. Bill, back to you.
And at the half here, in a big matchup in AA, Victor leads McQuaid at McQuaid, 21-7. Story so far, the Victor running game moving along. 3 touchdowns here. 1 was through the air, but Victor all over McQuaid. McQuaid answers back with a touchdown of their own. Coach, we will have a little more analysis of this at the end of halftime. Folks, stay with us. You were watching a great matchup here in AA football in Monroe County. Victor McQuaid. Stay with us here on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
Varsity Media covers every sport at every level from every angle. Game film, recruiting videos, highlight videos, SPORTSCASTs.
That's complete. First down and more. Touchdown, Oceanside.
Photography, live streaming. You name it, we offer it. Don't leave your video needs to amateurs. Trust the pros. Contact us at 516-403-2050 or visit us online at varsitymedia.net. High school football fans, Varsity Media is bringing exciting, exclusive content to you for the 2022 season. Introducing the Varsity Media Pass, available on iOS and Android. Accessible all season long, the Varsity Media Pass features game highlights, weekly podcasts.
Can you talk a little bit about 8-man football and how it's grown?
Top 10 plays of the week, player interviews, and so much more. Head to varsitymediapass.com to download the app and start enjoying content only Varsity Media can bring. If you're an event organizer looking for a media company to cover live streaming, action photography, and game video for your event, look no further. Varsity Media travels throughout the Northeast covering weekend tournaments, showcases, and championships. Contact us today to learn about our services and packages at 516-403-2050 or visit us online at varsitymedia.net.
For the best action shots and the best angles, look no further than Varsity Media. Our experienced photographers capture your athletes' best moments right from field level. Plus, we offer great keepsakes like bobbleheads, posters, plaques, and prints. For more information about Varsity Media's photography services, contact us at 516-403-2050 or visit us online at varsitymedia.net.
Looking for a great way to commemorate this season's sectionals? Section 5 Athletics is excited to work with Mugs & More to offer a variety of apparel options for each sport and each season. Items include graphics specifically developed to feature the sport and year, including items such as hoodies, hats, pants, and more. Apparel for each season is available for a limited time, so don't miss your chance. Visit section5.org/mugsandmore to see the many options and place your order today. If you're interested in staying involved with the sports you've enjoyed over the years, we may have an opportunity for you. Section 5 Athletics is currently looking for officials for several sports. Serving as a Section 5 official provides a great way to stay active, contribute to the sports you love, and earn money while making your own schedule. Visit section5.org/officials for more information and to express your interest.
Varsity Media covers every sport at every level from every angle. Game film, recruiting videos, highlight videos, sportscasts.
That's complete. First down and more. Touchdown, Oceanside.
Photography, live streaming. You name it, we offer it. Don't leave your video needs to amateurs. Trust the pros. Contact us at 516-403-2050 or visit us online at varsitymedia.net.
For the best action shots and the best angles, look no further than Varsity Media. Our experienced photographers capture your athletes' best moments right from field level. Plus, we offer great keepsakes like bobbleheads, posters, plaques, and prints. For more information about Varsity Media's photography services, contact us at 516-403-2050 or visit us online at varsitymedia.net.
Looking for a great way to commemorate this season's sectionals? Section 5 Athletics is excited to work with Mugs & More to offer a variety of apparel options for each sport and each season. Items include graphics specifically developed to feature the sport and year, including items such as hoodies, hats, pants, and more. Apparel for each season is available for a limited time, so don't miss your chance. Visit section5.org/mugsandmore to see the many options and place your order today. If you're interested in staying involved with the sports you've enjoyed over the years, we may have an opportunity for you. Section 5 Athletics is currently looking for officials for several sports. Serving as a Section 5 official provides a great way to stay active, contribute to the sports you love, and earn money while making your own schedule. Visit section5.org/officials for more information and to express your interest.
Welcome back to McQuaid Jesuit High School. You are looking at shots of Tom Seymour Field here on the campus in South Clinton Avenue. We've got a big-time matchup here in AA boys football here. Victor McQuaid. Victor leads 21-7 here. We are just finishing up halftime. We heard just before halftime Coach Mandel speaking with our own John Garino, talked about cleaning up the penalties and kind of continuing their brand of football. Not his term, but sort of my way of spinning that. Cleaning up the penalties, that's one of the first things both coaches said to me about keys to the game. Coach, it's a simple one, but it's going to be effective. Yeah, I mean, every yard counts, and you don't want to give the opposing team free yards. But really I thought McQuaid kind of gathered the momentum the last 4 or 5 minutes of the first half. They're going to need to continue that momentum here into the second half in this first drive. Bobby Schaefer will tee it up here to begin the second half. McQuaid gets the ball to start the second half. This is a huge possession for the Knights. Yep, if they can go down the field and answer with a touchdown of their own, right back in this football game. Here comes Schaefer getting the second half underway. Buckle up, folks. Hey, another squib kick. Finds its way into the hands, it looks from here, into the hands of Koch once again. Confirm that on my monitor. Word from Coach Bates, cleaning up the tackling defensively. Certainly, down 2 scores, I think that's an easy place to look. Yeah, I think it's no secret that Victor's going to try to run the football, or continue to try to run the football in the second half here. Got to make sure you're sound in tackling. You can't give Victor running backs an extra opportunity to gain more positive yards. Here we go to start the second half here, possession-wise. Polito. Handoff is inside to Harding. Harding finds a lane, cuts through, gets a gain of about 11. First down immediately for McQuaid. Hey, good start there. Opening play there, handoff to the running back. 10 yards, first down. Sager in on the tackle. Here's a look at it. Found his lane, cruised on through. Ricky got there at the end here to help out with the tackle. DeMarco splits wide. Everyone else comes out of the huddle together. Polito, shotgun snap, gives, Harding, jumps up, gets tackled and shoved down to the ground. This is going to be a loss of about a yard. Yeah, good stand there, good bounce back from Victor after that long first down run. Cohane and Ricky in there on the tackle. Cohane, since coming on, has been near the ball quite a bit. One of the guys that stuck out to me in the first half for Victor on their defensive line was Ty Rader. Either he's making the play or he's disrupting it. It seems like every time McQuaid tries to run the football. Dre Yomas looking to come off the edge. Polito fires, intercepted! Ball was picked off. Going down the sideline on the far side from our position and not taken down. What an interception by Cameron Ryan. And Coach, on a possession we said was important for McQuaid, that is a big problem. Yeah, it looked like a one-handed interception, just a heck of a play getting underneath that short out route. Undercut it, stuck his left hand out. Maybe the play of the game right there. Ryan listed at 5'11". He used every bit of that frame. Now Robinson gives, handoff goes left, fighting for about a yard.
Yeah, not the start you wanted for McQuaid on offense. Now they really got to buckle down and try to keep Victor out of the end zone.
Max Clare helping to hold down the line there.
Here's a replay again of that great interception. He came flat down the line to get underneath that out route. Just a really, really good play.
Jamison Riley, Connor Doran doing a great job on the line there for Victor. Robinson. Gotham right on his right hip. Gives it to him. Gotham looking left, going toward the goal line. Doesn't get to the end zone, but close.
Now they faked the jet sweep there. Came back with a counter to the left. Nice run, good hole. Opened up by their offensive line.
Saw the number of Max Clare standing up once again. Coming away from where near the ball. There's the big offensive lineman right there on your screen. Coming to line quickly. Here's Robinson. Give is to Gotham near the goal line. Robinson says touchdown. The gentleman in stripes do not.
4th down. Here we go. Big play for McQuaid's defense.
This is about as close to the goal line as you can be. Sigliano in there as well.
Now, the last time Victor was down here in short yardage near the goal line, you know, everybody thought, I think they're going to run ISO or power, and they went outside with it. Let's see what they do here.
Ricky and Resigliano join in the backfield. Now shoving forward Robinson. McQuaid saying no officials, no signal yet. And they are stopped short of the touchdown. Big eruption from the McQuaid sideline and the McQuaid crowd here in front of us. That's a huge stop. Long way to go, but that is a big stop.
Oh, great stop by the McQuaid defense there. Short yardage, went with a standard quarterback sneak. It looked like the quarterback may have slipped there.
Yeah.
Just a really good push by the McQuaid defensive tackles. Got underneath the pads of Victor.
Nothing. What a stop by McQuaid. Now a long way to go, but McQuaid gets the ball back, down 2 scores here, and they're still in the early goings of the second half.
Yeah, they're in a tough situation here. Victor is pretty sound up front. You're trying to get a little bit of breathing room. Sometimes you like to go on a hard count, try to draw them off sides, get a free 5 yards.
Hahn and Raymond and Williams, that offensive line looking to get some push here.
Quarterback sneak, just trying to get the ball out of their end zone as much as possible. I'm a big fan of going on 2, going on 3, trying to draw them off sides. If you jump yourselves, it's just half the distance to the goal line. Sometimes you're just giving up about a foot or so.
Owen Begeman in there as well. Always want to give credit to these offensive linemen. They do a lot of the dirty work. Oftentimes don't get the glory. Paul Rizzo, the fullback, in front. And now a tackle near or maybe behind the line of scrimmage. Victor's calling for the safety, but the linesmen say no.
Yeah, he looks like he just got outside the goal line there to prevent the safety. Really good pursuit by Victor's defense.
Harding.
Guys running the football and gang tackling.
Taken down in the end zone, but stopped. His momentum definitely closer to the 1 yard line. Now this brings up a very daunting 3rd and long from the shadow of their own goalposts.
Look for a fade up top.
Polito drops back, rolling to his left, pressure. He's got some room though. He's going to head out toward the 10-yard line and close to a first down. Signal is right near the sticks. And they give it to him. First down, McQuaid. Was that a something out of nothing, Coach?
Yeah, scrambled there, rolled out. Just a kid trying to make a play for his football team. Great effort right there by him.
Polito, the senior. First down, McQuaid. Looking to build on that at their own 13-yard line. Shotgun snap, he rolls right, fires, got a man down there. Zawallo still on his feet, and he gets out of bounds near first down yardage.
Quick little pass there, a little rollout, a little sprint out. Speed out by the receiver. Perfect ball, hit him in stride. Able to get about 9 yards here.
Alan Miller, the senior cornerback. playing it up a yard short. We're going to have a 2nd and 1 here. Polito with Harding in the backfield. Split wide near us, Gavin Brownlee. Give this to Harding. Nope. Kept by Polito. Faked out me too. Getting around the left side. He's got first down yardage and more. Still on his feet. And a big shove pushes him out of bounds from Adam Ruffalo, but not before Polito, the senior quarterback, gets a first down.
Yeah, it looked like a little read option. Quarterback put it in the belly of the running back, pulled it. He beat Victor to the edge.
Jack Polito pressed into duty when the injury to the sophomore quarterback, DeMarco, pushed him in, and Polito's coming up big here. Now, fake on the second pitch. Getting back to the line of scrimmage, perhaps Harding.
That looked like a little fake reverse, trying to catch Victor off guard there. Victor stayed home, credit to them.
Maybe a yard gain there. 2nd and 9. Calls coming into Polito. Second and 9 from their own 36-yard line. Polito, shotgun snap, takes it. He's going to take it himself again, up the middle, gets about 4 yards, battles down to just across the 40-yard line.
Looks like they're going to ride him, as they're one of their lead running backs in Polito there. He's doing a great job of riding that running back, making those linebackers believe that the ball is going to be handed off to his running back, and then pulling it at the last second.
So 3rd and 5. From around the 41-yard line, Polito gives instructions. Wide receivers split wide here. Zawallo, farthest, closest to our position. 3 wide over here to the left. Polito looks that way, and he's going to go through the middle himself. Gets just about 2 yards short of the sticks. Now this is going to bring up a 4th and 2. And it looks like they're sending the punt team on.
Yeah, good effort there by Polito. Just a couple yards short here. If they got an opportunity here to fake it, they're getting into that position where you're somewhere around midfield and perhaps you see a fake punt.
Sansone will punt this away. Ruffalo deep for the Blue Devils. Lucky to get that away. Returner Ruffalo waves his hand, says nope. Ball goes out of bounds near the 30. Victor will start right there for their second possession of the half. For their last one, they got down about as close as you could. There's a look at the punt. Right in there, Nick Leonard. Nick Leonard, the tight end defensive lineman, a D1 prospect. He's getting looks at that next level. Almost gets a punt block here today. Robinson, backfield. Robinson, give is inside, this time to Palmieri. Palmieri rumbles ahead for about 2 yards. Mayer in on the tackle for the Knights.
Really nice tackle there by Owen Mayer. You always preach kind of tackling the legs of these big backs from Victor. Really good job bending down the line and tackling low.
McConville and Ruffalo split wide, closer to us. Robinson gives inside to Palmieri. Palmieri met right at the line. I think he might even lose a step. Right back to just about the original line of scrimmage, or the second line of scrimmage, forgive me.
Yeah, it just looked like a little bit of outside zone. McQuaid, credit to them. The defensive line stepped down with it, made the play.
Brenton Palladino checks in. Little rotation from the McQuaid defense. Josh Schofield runs off the field, fresh off of that tackle. 3rd down. Looking, firing. He's got his man right at the sticks. We'll see what the linesman gives him. This looks like it might be just short of the first down. And as I say that, they give him the first down, 1st and 10. From here, I'm on a slight angle. It looked maybe just short, but looks like he got it.
Yeah, from our replay here, that was a really good hit by their corner, number 13, Gavin Brownlee. Very close from our angle, very, very close. But they gave him the first down.
Robinson takes the snap, gives it inside Ruffalo, looking to get around the right edge. He does, gets a couple of yards, and a flag comes in at the end.
Adam Ruffalo on the carry for Victor.
Shoved out of bounds on the far side from here by a whole bunch of people in black jerseys. One of them was Gersner. This is going to back up Victor here. Waiting on the call from the official. A hold against the Blue Devils will back them up 10 yards.
Now Coach Mandel talked at halftime about limiting penalties. There's one right there that is going to hurt his team and push him back to a 2nd and long. Here's an opportunity for McQuaid, though, to bounce back.
First and long. Robinson fakes the handoff, looking over the top, firing long downfield and broken up and picked off.
What a catch. Ruffalo with a great catch. I tell you, every quarter you think you see the play of the game. That might be the play of the game right there. Perfect coverage by McQuaid. Ruffalo was able to just kind of to take it away from the McQuaid cornerback right at the end there.
Such perfect coverage, your announcer here thought it was caught by the defense. Look at this catch. Ruffalo down with it.
Great coverage by Gavin Brownlee. Not much you can do there. Reminds me of the Gabe Davis touchdown a couple weeks ago.
Very reminiscent of that. Go Bills. Robinson fakes the handoff, looks over the middle. He's got a man complete down near the 15-yard line. First down, Blue Devils.
The play action pass is really working for Victor right now.
Liam Wheeler, the tight end on the reception.
You can see those McQuaid linebackers stepping up a few steps. Allows the quarterback to dump it right over the top of him to his big tight end.
Wheeler and Leonard, two big targets in the middle, both guys with good hands. And here's Victor driving yet again. Palmieri just off the right hip of his quarterback, Robinson. Robinson fakes a handoff, fires to his left, got a man. It's Ruffalo down there. He gets yanked out of bounds after a gain of about 7.
Really impressed by number 5, Ruffalo. You know, he can go deep. He can beat you over the top. He's also a possession passer as well.
2nd and 2. 2nd and 3. We'll say 2. From about the 10-yard line. Official signaling for something. They're looking for a correction on the clock. They'll have that settled, and we'll have a 2nd and short here, pushing deep into McQuaid territory. Robinson in the shotgun. Palmieri right off his right hip. Gives it Palmieri and tripped up in the backfield. Gets back close to the original line of scrimmage.
Great tackle by number 28, Henry Gersner. Came flying in there from his linebacker position. Tackled low, took the legs right out from their running back.
Ended up being about a loss of a yard. So 3rd down and 4 just about from now just outside the 10-yard line. Palmieri now the deep set. Robinson under center. Gives to Palmieri. Goes left, pushes toward the sticks. He's going to be a yard short. This is going to bring up 4th down.
Well, be interested to see if Victor's got a kicker that can make a big field goal in this position. Ball's on the 17. 4th down, you can make it a 3-possession game if you were to kick this field goal through the uprights.
So the last time on 4th and short, they went for it right at the goal line and were stopped. Coach, it's a tough thing here, but put yourself in the head of Coach Mandel. Do you go for what could be a knockout blow here, or do you holster it?
Well, to me, it all depends on how good of a kicker you have. If you got a kicker that you trust and that can make a 35-yard field goal, I like going up 3 scores into the 4th quarter. If you don't, maybe you go on 2, get them to jump off sides, get a free 1st down, or you go back to your strength, and I think it might be the play-action pass if they don't kick it.
We will see what the choice is when we come back here for the 4th quarter. Stay with us, Victor and McQuaid on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
You're an event organizer looking for a media company to cover live streaming, action photography, and game video for your event? Look no further. Varsity Media travels throughout the Northeast covering weekend tournaments, showcases, and championships. Contact us today to learn about our services and packages at 516-403-2050 or visit us online at varsitymedia.net.
And we are right back here at McQuaid. We'd be remiss if we didn't mention that this AA matchup here, end of the regular season, Victor on top 21-7. This is a rematch of last year's sectional semifinal. And 2 years ago in an incredible game in the final. Going to look at it right here. McQuaid won in a just phenomenal matchup in that odd spring season. And then last year in the semifinal, McQuaid on top again. Right now it's Victor on top. And the little razzle-dazzle pitching. And this ends up in the hands of McConville and taken down in the backfield on 4th down. The 4th down play call was a double reverse of sorts. McConville gets taken down.
Yeah, great tackle by Nick
Boev.
Great job staying home, playing that reverse. They talk about, doing your job, and your job as a defensive end right there is to stay home and play anything coming back your way. That's a big stop from McQuaid, just what they needed to get back into this ball game.
Saw the senior linebacker, Henry Koch, limping off the field. We hope that young man is okay. He's being looked at right now. But now McQuaid with a chance to answer here, down 2 scores. A lot of time left in the 4th quarter, but we are in the 4th quarter. Polito with the snap, but a whistle.
So you got a false start. Look for Polito, I think, to take over this 4th quarter here, rushing the football.
The call is illegal motion against the Knights.
Aiden Jones, the big right tackle, gives a look and backs up with his line mates.
We've had a lot of success with the quarterback counter, faking the handoff to the running back and then Polito keeping it. Let's see if they get back to that a little bit. Now they're going quads.
Shane Williams will snap it to his quarterback. Polito drops back, looking right, firing right, looking for a man, got him. Caught and dragged down. What a battle there by Gavin Brownlee. Resigliano and Ruffalo both in on the tackle. Here's another look at it. Brownlee with a good physical play to take this ball.
Good to see him come up with the ball there. He's had some great coverage all night long, and Victor's had been able to come up with some of those deep passes. Right there, he was able to come up with a pass reception himself.
Harding with a couple of nice little steps to get 3 yards, almost 4. Innocent little play, but he gets a good chunk. This is going to bring up 2nd and 6. Polito's got his play. Polito under center, Harding behind him, pitches to Harding. Harding looking to go right, trying to find an outside edge, doesn't quite get there, gets back to the line of scrimmage, maybe gets a yard.
They've tried a few times tonight to do a little sweep toss game into the boundary, the short side of the field, and Victor's been able to cut him off.
Did get around that edge for a gain of a couple. This is going to bring up 3rd and 2. Coach, 3rd and 2, it's getting late. They're down 2 scores. A lot of time in the 4th quarter. A lot of options in the playbook right now.
Yeah, I'm keeping the ball in Polito's hands. If it were me, I like how he runs the football. Seems very athletic.
Ludo takes a snap, give is to Harding. Harding looking to find the hole, but taken down. Great bit of tackling in there. Cameron Ryan in the backfield held him up, and he was finished punching through. It looked like Resigliano. Cohane was in there.
Number 30, Cohane, he's got that old school neck roll. You don't see a lot of kids wearing those things nowadays.
Dom Sansone into the punt formation for the Knights.
Sansone will be back to punt. Ruffalo standing near his own 37-yard line. Big punt. Takes Ruffalo back to the 30. He's looking to get around the right side. He's got a lot of running room, but there is a flag that comes in. This may come back no matter where Ruffalo ends up. Down the sideline. Dodges a tackle, gets dragged down around the 5, but I'm going to assume this is an illegal block. The big tight end, Nick Leonard, backing up right around to where the flag ended up landing.
Yeah, in a replay there, looked like we had a block in the back.
There's a flag on the play.
Victor, nonetheless, will start over here. Here's a look at it. Good punt. And then you'll see an illegal block, maybe right there. There's the shove. You see the flag come flying in.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Victor now a 1st and 10.
Look for Victor here to bleed some clock with their run game.
Starting from their own 26-yard line. Robinson pitches. Fighting ahead for a couple of yards. Gotham, and now flags come in at the end, a whole bunch of them.
Multiple flags on the play.
Shaken up again, Henry Koch. It's great to see him back out there, but he looks a little worse for wear. Jurgis Pillai will take his spot as he checks into the ball game.
Unsportsmanlike conduct called against the Knights.
Here's the last play. We get a little pushing and shoving right there. And that throwdown, MMA style.
Yep, nowadays those get called. All right, McQuaid's got to look for a turnover here. They got to be punching and ripping at that football. I'm sure Victor's going to stick to their ground game right now and try to run that clock.
It's a sight seeing 4 flags all kind of fly in that same small space. 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line. Victor, clock is under, just about to hit 9 minutes. Victor holding a 21-7 lead. Robinson in no hurry. Robinson with Gotham right behind him. Give is to Gotham, up the middle. Bangs around for a gain of about 3.
Yeah, pretty much what you're expecting from Victor right now. Run the football, hang on to it 2 hands. You know, McQuaid's going to be trying to strip the ball. Got to take care of it, run that clock.
Landon Teese, Anthony Battaglia leading the running lanes right now amongst their line mates. Little motion. Declan Whitmore moves to his right. Robinson, handoff once again. And getting through for first down yardage is Sam Gotham. Taken down by a couple different guys, among them Josh Schofield. Brownlee in there as well.
Yeah, Victor offensive line looks like they're just wearing him down. Getting good push, winning the line of scrimmage battle.
Play results in a Victor first down.
Nick Boev was in there at the end of that one. First down, Victor, across the 44-yard line or so. And this will be an illegal motion. Or it would have been had Victor maybe not called timeout. So coming up on your screen here, another look at the 2021. This was the spring football season, a weird but fun football season. This is your final featuring these two teams. What a game. You see it here from MCC. One for the ages, says our graphic. An exciting final, the AA final in 2020-21. They met again last year in the 21 semifinal as McQuaid worked their way to a sectional title. McQuaid winning the last 3 sectional titles, meeting Victor in the last couple of routes. Victor's last sectional title back in 2016, coincidentally enough, they saw McQuaid along the way. So these are two teams that when it comes to clearly a playoff-like atmosphere tonight, but playoff football, these are two teams that really know each other well.
They do, and that's what good football programs are. You play each other a lot. You have great football games. Some years you win them, some years you don't. But they're typically great games, against two well-respected programs.
Back in the shotgun, Robinson gives it once again to Gotham. He gets taken down, lands behind the line of scrimmage, but I think they're going to give him the line of scrimmage for second down.
Brought down by number 36, Owen Mayer.
Just behind, maybe a loss of a couple of inches, we'll say.
All right, you got him backed up, second and long. You got to imagine Victor's going to stick with the running game here. If you're McQuaid, you got to load the box. Try to get at that football.
Robinson, give once again to Gotham. Plows his way ahead for about 6 yards.
Gotham on the carry, brought down by number 36, Owen Mayer. Brings up third down.
All right, another opportunity for McQuaid. We've kind of said this all night. They've had Victor in some third and mediums with the opportunity to get off the football field. Here's another one for him right now.
Said his name before, coming away from a big-time block. Number 76, Matt Clare, the offensive tackle, also a defensive tackle. This is a kid that Coach Mandel mentioned is an exceptional leader just by his actions. This is a kid that, quote, never says a word, but does his job and never quits on both sides of the ball. Handoff, getting near first down yardage, maybe not quite there as Gotham. The 4 is already on the number indicator. This is going to be 4th and 1. The Victor offense not going anywhere. They're just across the 35-yard line.
Yeah, looking over across the field at Coach Mandel. Doesn't show any signs of throwing his special teams unit on the field.
Owen Begeman, Timothy Hahn, big bodies in the middle checking in. I think everyone's expecting something running play, expecting middle. Once again, Resigliano and Whitmore in motion. Here's that inside handoff, and he's going to get the first down and a chunk more. Running for 7 yards, Gotham.
Gotham on the carry. Tripped up on the play by Casey. By Zach.
Another big first down for Victor there on third and medium.
Pelletier in on that tackle. Anthony Battaglia is back to us, one of these big offensive tackles for Victor, doing a great job of opening holes for their running backs today. Gotham and Palmieri have found a lot of yardage out there. Robinson gives to Gotham, looking to go around the right side. He does get out and get free. Gets about 7 yards. Clock will keep moving. We're under 5 minutes, close to 4.5 here. Victor's just slowly chugging away here, killing clock, keeping that game at a 2-score game.
Yeah, the right side of that offensive line for Victor has done a great job here in this drive. Sealing down the defensive lineman of McQuaid and allowing the running back to bounce it out to the right.
Max Clare, that right tackle, we just talked about him. Teese, Riley, Rader among the guards. All doing a heck of a job. Another pitch. Looked to go right, then turned his way left. Got ahead, Gotham, it appears, for another Victor first down. Victor just churning, killing clock.
Yep, they're doing a great job. That offensive line is wearing down the defensive front for McQuaid.
Victor will bring it to the line. Robinson. Give once again to Gotham. Charging forward.
Timeout has been called by McQuaid.
Timeout called by the defense. We're going to take a quick break here. It's the fourth quarter. We got 3 minutes, 11 seconds to play. Victor's up 21-7. Folks, stay with us. You're watching quite a game here on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
High school football fans, Varsity Media is bringing exciting, exclusive content to you for the 2022 season. Introducing the Varsity Media Pass, available on iOS and Android. Accessible all season long, the Varsity Media Pass features game highlights, weekly podcasts.
Can you talk a little bit about 8-man football and how it's grown?
Top 10 plays of the week, player interviews, and so much more. Head to varsitymediapass.com to download the app and start enjoying content only Varsity Media can bring.
And welcome back after the break here on the Varsity Media Sports Network. Victor and McQuaid, AA. End of the regular season, we got the 2 versus the 3. These are going to be the 2 versus the 3, or 2 and 3, I should say, heading into sectionals next week. Right now, Victor on top, 21-7, driving here late in the fourth. Robinson, another give to Gotham. Another look for a couple of yards, but a nice big tackle there by Owen Meyer. Want to also give a shout to Connor Doran, one of the anchors of that line, the center. This is a Victor offensive line that has done a sensational job today. Here's another look at the New York State rankings. These are our notables from Section 5. You see Victor on there, you see McQuaid on there, both in Class AA, 13th and 23rd respectively. You prep right there, the top 3 teams in AA and Section 5, all in the top 24. It's a good-looking team. That's a good-looking team there at 24 in Class B, Coach.
Yeah, we're hanging in there. Class B is represented very well there with Monroe and Batavia, 2 quality programs. Looking forward to the sectional finals, or the sectional championship playoffs.
Coach Russ's Cougars here, the man to my left, having a great season. We wish them luck, certainly, going forward.
Appreciate that.
Here's another pitch to Gotham. Not working toward the edge to keep the clock moving. I think there's a couple of folks on the near sideline aware of that. Looked a little disappointed that Gotham sort of pulled up. McQuaid does use their last time out.
Timeout has been called.
And we're going to take one more break. During this timeout, you get a timeout as well, but stay with us. The ending minutes of Victor and McQuaid here on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
The best action shots and the best angles look no further than Varsity Media. Our experienced photographers capture your athletes' best moments right from field level. Plus, we offer great keepsakes like bobbleheads, posters, plaques, and prints. For more information about Varsity Media's photography services, contact us at 516-403-2050 or visit us online at varsitymedia.net.
And here we are back in McQuaid. We're at McQuaid Jesuit High School. We are looking at Tom Seymour Field. We are just under 3 minutes to play here. Victor still on top, 21-7. They've got a 4th and long. And I imagine Coach is just going to put the ball Right into Gotham's hands again. And a penalty against the Knights. I don't know if they looked to jump there.
Yeah, they went with the hard count there. Maybe to get into, fourth and manageable. I don't think it changes their play call. I still think they're going to run the football.
Right there on the edge, you see it coming in off the outside, trying to match that count. Now 4th and 5. Coach used the word manageable. Victor, snap is to Robinson. He's looking to throw, and it falls incomplete. Interesting play call there. 4th and 5, trying to kill clock. Nonetheless, McQuaid will get the ball.
Yeah, they opted to throw the ball there. They took a shot there with the receiver against the DB, one-on-one coverage.
Pulls up his route. Ball is there, but good coverage. Zawallow did everything he could to keep it away from McConville, and he did. Now McQuaid, not a lot of time and no timeouts left, but they'll get the ball right around their own 20-yard line, maybe the 21, close to the 22.
Yeah, you're gonna be able to see
it's the 12. Forgive me.
McQuaid's no huddle offense here.
Polito drops back, shuffle, left side, fires, got a man. Pass is caught and breaking into the open field, midfield, Brenton Palladino. Palladino still on his feet, and he gets knocked down just across the Victor 45-yard line. First down, big play. Here's another peek over the top. Nice ball. Polito running right. Polito will go out of bounds. Gets a few yards, gets about halfway to a first down. We'll have 2nd and 5 from the Victor 38-yard line.
Sometimes you get these no-huddle offenses, and you get to see a lot of the excitement and what these kids can do.
Very quickly, 2 plays, McQuaid finds themselves driving here, looking to bring this within a score. Polito puts Zawallow in motion. Polito back to pass, bouncing around in the pocket, looks to dump it away. Got rid of it. Harding couldn't quite catch it, but this will bring up a 3rd down with the clock stopped at 2:25.
Great protection by the offensive line, just nowhere to go with the football. Did a nice job of making sure he didn't take a sack there, especially with no timeouts. Lofted the ball over the head of his receiver, incomplete.
Jones and Hahn and Williams in on the protection. Lots of time for their senior quarterback. Shane Williams, the center. He will snap it to Polito once again. Polito fakes a give, looks to throw left, throws it over DeMarco. In coverage close down there was Braden McConville. This will be a 4th down. They got down here quickly, and now it seems just as quickly. 4th down and 5 here, inside the 40. 2:21 to play, down 2 scores.
Yeah, I think you go into your playbook, you find your best play, maybe your favorite play, and you live with that.
So Coach Bates giving instructions. Polito heads in. Brownlee and Zawallow split left. DeMarco to our right, his right in front of us. Polito rolling right, looking to throw it over the top, trying to find DeMarco, but he got tied up. And that's going to fall incomplete, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. Victor will take over right around their own 38-yard line.
Yeah, it looked like Ty Rader got back into the backfield again and caused the quarterback to roll out a little bit and throw the ball when he didn't want to.
Owen Begeman, the junior offensive lineman, the left guard, he's had a dynamite game. He comes off a little hobbled. We hope that kid's okay as well. Now Victor will start with 2:14 to play. McQuaid with no timeouts. I imagine we are just in clock-killing mode.
I'm sure Coach Mandel has his his kneel down sheet, which a lot of coaches have, or you can kind of tell based on how much time's left on the clock and how many timeouts the opposing team has, and when you can start taking a knee and not having to actually run an actual play.
Victor to the line, Robinson under center. Handoff, we are in a Palmieri possession here.
Palmieri with the carry, brought down by host of McQuaid tacklers.
We're going to have a 2nd and 9 as the clock continues to tick away. Tick, tick, tick.
This is where the quarterback looks to the back judge. When he raises his hand, there's 10 seconds left. When he starts chopping it, there's 5, 4.
Robinson will pitch it. Palmieri running right. Meets a couple guys at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down by number 22, Henry Koch.
Koch in there helping to drag him down. Koch was a guy that we'd seen banged up a couple times. Glad to see him out there still fighting. 3rd and 7 now as the clock ticks down close to a minute. McQuaid looking to perhaps get the ball back another time. They don't have a whole lot of time to work with, down 2 scores. Word from around Monroe County, the #1 ranked and having a dynamite season, UPrep is up 8-6 on Rush Henrietta in the second half. And the clock will run out on this one. I think it was mentioned in conversation here, this was a scoreboard-wise, uneventful second half. Action-wise, certainly not that. But here we stand, and we will finish Victor 21, McQuaid 7. Victor will shore up the 2 seed unless UPrep suffers a loss, and we'll deal with that down the road. But as we leave here tonight, Victor will get the 2, McQuaid the 3. Coach, this was maybe a little different than the battle we thought we were going to get, but quite a battle.
Yeah, I thought both defenses played great in the second half. Something that you learn from if you're both these programs. And, maybe you see him again in the sectional championship playoffs.
If history is any indicator, these 2 teams meeting in sectionals is likely. It's something we've seen. We talked about it. We saw the video package of that excellent game from a couple of years ago.
Yeah, good teams tend to find each other in the playoffs. It'll be another great game, I'm sure.
Teams are shaking hands and saying good game and kind of bon voyage into playoffs. I imagine some of these guys know very well that they could be seeing each other again down the road. I'm sure that's not a missing element. But coming up here with our own John Garino, we're going to get word here, a little post-game interview down on the field. Coach Mandel and his senior quarterback, Brady Robinson. Robinson had a heck of a day of leading his team out there to a victory here at McQuaid, 21-7. We're going to send it down to John Garino with the senior quarterback, Brady Robinson.
All right, down here at Brady. Brady, great win tonight, going into sectionals. Talk about your offensive line and what they did for you tonight.
My offensive line, they're dogs. They kept me clean the entire game. I love them all so much. They kept me clean. Sammy just kept getting carries. Can't say anything else about my offensive line. They bailed us out so many times, got us yards at the end. Anything I did, they did better. I love those guys.
All right, and next week we're starting sectionals. Most likely the 2 seed. UPrep is up 2 points right now over Rush Henrietta going into the 3rd. So you guys are going to have the 2 seed. What do you look forward to in sectionals this year?
Looking forward to just playing in sectionals. Sectionals is so fun. Looking forward to doing sectional cuts with the boys. And we're on to next week. This week's in the past. We'll find our opponent sometime soon, and we'll game plan for them.
All right. Well, congratulations. Good luck. All right. Thanks. Good luck in sectionals. Coach, congratulations. Big win.
Thank you.
Just talking to Brady, telling him that UPrep is up 2, so most likely the 2 seed going into sectionals. But talk about this game, the offensive line, very physical today. You said you had to clean up the penalties in the second half. Talk about the second half a little bit.
Yeah, I think we did in the second half, and we're able to hold on. A couple things in the red zone, but they're tough defensively. So to keep the ball away from them was important, and with a 2-score lead, that we were able to do that.
Awesome. And going into sectionals next week as the 2 seed, good chance of seeing these guys again. I asked Brady, what do you look forward to in sectionals this year?
Well, 2 home games would be great. We got to win the first one, though. So that was a big part of this game. And, I told Bobby the same thing. I'll probably see you in a couple weeks. At least it's our place. I feel like we've been here 10 years in a row, so at least it'll be at our place.
All right. Well, congratulations. Good luck. Your team's waiting for you over there.
Thanks a lot.
All right. Back to you.
But you'd love to see a quarterback giving the credit to the big guys in front of him. We've talked a couple times tonight about the glory going to the guys who touched the ball quite a bit. And you saw your scorers here tonight, Leonard and Palmieri and Gotham. Obviously, Robinson touching the ball on every play, but not for nothing, touching the ball on every play is also his center, Connor Doran. And he gave a lot of credit to that offensive line, and rightfully so.
Yeah, they ran the ball very, very effectively. I'm sure they would have liked to score a little bit in the second half, but to get that 21-point lead, I think they felt comfortable with their defense and being able to keep McQuaid out of the end zone. So they leaned on the run game heavily in the second half. But, yeah, great job by those guys up front, and then the running backs there to run the ball as hard as they did.
Coach Bates gives a lot of credit to his offensive line as well. And the scoreboard here tonight, they lose by 2 touchdowns. That's certainly true, but a lot of battles won in the trenches there by that group. Nobody cares who gets the credit mentality on the McQuaid side. Coach, you wanted to maybe mention the Victor defensive line playing a heck of a game tonight.
Yeah, I thought the Victor defensive line did a great job. It seemed like number 52, Ty Rader, was always in the backfield, either making the tackle or disrupting the play. Really physical kid, it seems like. But, those guys to do what they did against a very good McQuaid offense was pretty impressive.
So we will see how everything shakes out. The standings coming into tonight were almost certainly the winner of this game, the number 2, the loser, almost certainly number 3. UPrep's in a tight game. We heard about that one. We'll see how all that shakes out. Both of these teams looking to get some combination of Pittsford, Rush Henrietta, Penfield, Aquinas. The team's kind of all holding on the middle right now. But these teams, they could be on a date for seeing each other one more time.
Yep, it would be a great battle if they do.
So one last time from McQuaid Jesuit High School here. Your final score, the Victor Blue Devils 21, McQuaid Knights 7. For Coach Russ here to my left. For all our wonderful camera operators, we've got Chris and John out there making sure you can see all this. Joel behind us pushing the buttons in the command center. I am Bill Smith. Once again, Victor beats McQuaid here. Playoffs start next week, folks. Stay with us throughout the postseason on the Varsity Media Sports Network. Good night.